Good morning. My name is Lily Monroe. Let's play a guessing game. I'll give you 3 clues as to who I'm talking about. First, this girl is an artist. I've caught a glimpse of her English journal, and we should all give up right now. 2, she has a never-ending supply of knitwear with headbands, sweaters, skirts, and scarves. Her cozy style is enviable, to say the least. And 3, she is always equipped with a joke pertaining to diabetes. If you haven't guessed it already, I'm talking about the Anna Rose LaMountain. Let me tell you something about Anna Rose of the Mountain. She is beautiful in every single sense of the word. Whether you're being graced with her insightful words during English class, or you are blessed with even the shortest conversation in the midst of a stressful day, her presence is strong. She is a force to be reckoned with. She's incredibly funny, kind, and caring, and I don't say that lightly. I would simply describe the content of her character as stunningly wholesome. So please help me in welcoming Anna Rose LaMountain.
A long, long time ago, ancient Celtic priests believed that during the fall seasons, the barriers between our world and the supernatural corroded and weakened so that the supernatural could roam the earth. We built bonfires to scare off bad spirits and spent the night celebrating the realm between life and death. Halloween can be looked at as either a spiritual All Hallows Eve, the night before All Saints' Day, or a dark, twisted pagan ritual, or a day when I just got to dress up as a Sesame Street alien. No matter how you look at it, the holiday is connected to some sense of human spirituality and mystery, the feeling that underneath daily life, there exists that barrier that holds back karma, spirits, ghosts, goblins, angels, whatever you believe in. I think that it is this, whether conscious or subconscious belief in something unseen, something unprovable, that drives humanity. In English this year, we discussed the collective unconscious and the idea of collective despair and hope. The collective unconscious is what makes so many art and literature themes perpetually reoccurring. It is the inherited, ancestral part of the mind all humans share. It is what makes all of us, if not completely understand, feel suffering, love, care, and grace. When I was little, I was not raised in a traditionally religious household. My parents didn't take me to church or teach me the doctrine of one set religion. For a while, this bothered me. I was vexed by my lack of title to my spirituality. I felt gypped out of religion. However, though I didn't have a religion, I was surrounded by constant reminders of spirituality. I learned the acceptance of Episcopalianism and the love of the bridge to caring right here in these halls. My mom showed me a meditation and sense of centeredness that comes from oil pastels and watercolors and winter solstices. My dad taught me how to rethink life through Dungeons & Dragons and cartoons. Memphis summers taught me how to plant tomatoes, squash, okra, tomatoes, small miracles of life in and of themselves. One particularly cold winter, a January when we got a little real snow here, my sister and I bundled up in layers of fur and fleece and climbed into an old recycling bin that would serve as our sled for the day. With a rope tied around the edges of our sleigh, my dad dragged my baby sister and I across ice-covered asphalt in Overton Park for lack of any good Memphis sledding hills. I remember my hands gripping the frozen sides of the recycling bin, my cheeks numb, and my lungs full of winter air. The trees around us became a green blur as my dad sprinted, and to me, the world was completely alive, awake, and experiencing my winter right there beside me. At that moment, the barriers lifted, and I was living side by side the karma, spirits, ghosts, and angels of the earth. You might believe this cattywampus sleigh pales in comparison to the spirituality provided by doctrine, but I truly believe I tangibly felt the mysteriousness of life and the otherworldliness of compassion and connection. While I do not always realize it in the moment, I experience my own religion every day, the religion of our ancient earth and the connection between friends, family, and self, those small moments in the line at the grocery store or under your favorite tree, when you are so aware of your sense of being and the being of those around you, that you are able to take a moment to rejoice in the seemingly supernatural existence around you. This is why I find religion so beautiful. Religion is history and practice and words put to a spirituality, guiding man through those beautiful supernatural moments, as well as the dark, lightning-infested storms. The universality of spirituality in the collective unconscious is what allows me to tear up when singing hymns to a religion I never completely belonged to, causes me to dive into the poetry of ancient Sufi masters, pushes me to want to understand the teaching of all doctrines. I believe it is our responsibility as human beings living under the umbrella of a shared subconscious and shared drive to understand our spirituality, to accept everyone's journey on this path, whether it exists under a different name than yourself or is hidden in the moments of a frozen recycling bin. No matter the doctrine of our leader or home or country, it is our responsibility to love our neighbors and open our hearts to all. So, while I might still be bitter for never attending youth group or temple or a camp titled after my spirituality, I know that I'm at peace with my being and the mysterious workings of the world around me. And I know I will continue to work every single day at understanding this earth and understanding what each and every one of my fellow neighbors has to teach me, no matter the borders, walls, cultures, or names that only seem to divide us. Thank you.